Ezekiel chapter 32. It came to pass in the 12th year, in the 12th month, on the first of the month, that the word of Jehovah came unto me, saying, Son of man, take up a lamentation for Pharaoh king of Egypt, and say unto him, Thou wast like a young lion among the nations, and thou wast as a monster in the seas, and thou didst break forth in thy rivers, and troubledst the waters with thy feet, and fouledst their rivers. Verse 3. Thus saith the Lord Jehovah, I will also spread out my net over thee with an assemblage of many peoples, and they shall bring thee up in my net, and I will leave thee upon the land, I will cast thee forth upon the open field, and will cause all the fowl of the heavens to settle upon thee, and I will fill the beasts of the whole earth with thee. And I will lay thy flesh upon the mountains, and fill the valleys with the heap of thy members, and I will water with thy blood the land wherein thou swimmest, even to the mountains, and the watercourses shall be full of thee. And when I shall put thee out, I will cover the heavens, and make the stars thereof black. I will cover the sun with a cloud, and the moon shall not give her light. All the bright lights of the heavens will I make black over thee, and bring darkness upon thy land, saith the Lord Jehovah. And I will vex the heart of many peoples, when I bring the news of thy destruction among the nations, into the countries that thou hast not known. And I will make many peoples amazed at thee, their kings shall be horribly afraid at thee, when I brandish my sword before them, and they shall tremble at every moment, each one for his life, in the day of thy fall. Verse 11. For thus saith the Lord Jehovah, the sword of the king of Babylon shall come upon thee. By the swords of the mighty will I cause thy multitude to fall. The terrible of the nations are they all, and they shall spoil the pride of Egypt, and all the multitude thereof shall be destroyed. And I will destroy all the beasts thereof from beside the great waters, and the foot of man shall not trouble them any more, nor shall the cloven hoofs of beasts trouble them. Then will I make their waters clear, cause their rivers to run like oil, saith the Lord Jehovah. When I shall make the land of Egypt a desolation, and the country shall be left desolate of all that was in it, when I have smitten all them that dwell therein, then shall they know that I am Jehovah. 'Tis a lamentation, and thus they shall lament her. Daughters of the nations shall say it in lamenting. They shall say it in lamenting over Egypt, and over all her multitude, saith the Lord Jehovah. Verse 17. And it came to pass in the 12th year, on the 15th of the month, the word of Jehovah came unto me, saying, Son of man, wail for the multitude of Egypt, and cast them down, her and the daughters of the famous nations, unto the lower parts of the earth, with them that go down into the pit. Whom dost thou surpass in beauty? Go down, and be thou laid with the uncircumcised. They shall fall in the midst of them that are slain by the sword. The sword hath been given, draw her out, and all her multitudes. The strong among the mighty, with them that helped him, shall speak to him out of the midst of Sheol. They are gone down, they lie still, the uncircumcised, slain by the sword. Verse 22. There is Asher and all his assemblage, his graves round about him, all of them slain, fallen by the sword. Their graves are set in the sides of the pit, and his assemblage is round about his grave, all of them slain, fallen by the sword, who caused terror in the land of the living. Verse 24. There is Elam and all her multitude round about her grave, all of them slain, fallen by the sword, who are gone down uncircumcised unto the lower parts of the earth, who caused their terror in the land of the living. Yet have they borne their confusion with them that go down to the pit. They have set him a bed in the midst of the slain, with all his multitude. Their graves are round about him, all of them uncircumcised, slain by the sword, though their terror was caused in the land of the living, and they have borne their confusion with them that go down to the pit. He is put in the midst of them that are slain. Verse 26. There is Meshech, Tubal, and all their multitude, their graves round about them, all of them uncircumcised, slain by the sword, though they caused their terror in the land of the living. And they lie not with the mighty, that are fallen of the uncircumcised, who are gone down to Sheol with their weapons of war, and whose swords are laid under their heads, and whose iniquities are upon their bones, though they were the terror of the mighty in the land of the living. Thou also shalt be broken in the midst of the uncircumcised, and shalt lie with them that are slain with the sword. Verse 29. There is Edom, her kings and all her princes, who in their might are laid with them that are slain by the sword. They lie with the uncircumcised, and with them that go down to the pit. Verse 30. There are the princes of the north, all of them, and all the Zidonians that are gone down with the slain, ashamed of the terror which they caused through their might, and they lie uncircumcised with them that are slain by the sword, and bear their confusion with them that go down to the pit. Verse 31. Pharaoh shall see them, and shall be comforted over all his multitude, Pharaoh and all his army slain by the sword, saith the Lord Jehovah. For I have caused my terror in the land of the living, and he shall be laid in the midst of the uncircumcised, with them that are slain by the sword, Pharaoh and all his multitude, saith the Lord Jehovah.